Hello out there to all of my fellow gold diggers. This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner, all while trying to crush and achieve my goals. And my main focus, my main goal is my journey towards debt freedom. Or being debt free. So that is what I'm focusing on. That is what my channel is about, and trying to show you more ways to be more financially savvy. So if you think this is something that you are interested in, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and feel free to share with your friends or one friend. Now, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. I see you guys out there. I am still trying to get to 100 subscribers. And guess what, y'all? I'm only 5 subscribers away. So if I might be talking to you, if you have been checking out the videos, if you have been watching some of my content, but still haven't subscribed, this is my call to you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Just go ahead and click the little button at the very bottom of this video and you'll automatically be subscribed. All right, but enough about that. Today I am coming to share with you how you can save up to 50% on groceries without coupons. Yes, without coupons you can save up to 50% on your groceries, and we're going to explain how you are able to do that. Now, before we get into it, just as a little background, Americans, we spend a lot of money on groceries. You probably like, yeah, me and my family, we spend a lot of money on groceries. I have been able to narrow down my grocery budget pretty significantly, and I'm quite happy about that. But I know in general, a lot of people do spend a lot of money on groceries, and I went ahead and did some research, and the numbers that I found was that on average, American families spend anywhere from $350 to $450 on groceries each month. Now, that is not including eating out. If we take into consideration what you spend on eating out, that could be an additional $200 to $300 a month. So on the conservative side, we're spending about $550 a month just on food, and on the less conservative side, it can be up to like $750 for the average American family. Okay, so we are spending a lot of money on groceries, and if there is a way for us to cut our grocery budget, it will definitely save us some money, and that money that we save can possibly be used for other expenses, debt, vacations, cars, all kinds of stuff, whatever you choose to use it on. So yes, that is what I was able to find when I did the studies. Now, I'm not sure if those numbers are going to possibly increase or decrease due to with the pandemic and Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that. Also, I know those subscription services like Blue Apron and HelloFresh, where you get some meals sent to your home, like fresh meals or whatever meals that you can prepare. So I don't know if that is going to change and cause the number to increase or possibly decrease with more people cooking at home or whatever, but we'll see. Only time will tell. But the main message, the main takeaway is that we're spending a lot of money on groceries or on food in general, and if we can cut back, if we can find ways to save money, then we'll be so much better for it. All right, now the main purpose of the video is to show you how to save money without coupons, because I know for me, when I was looking at ways to cut back on my grocery budget, the way I first thought was coupons, because I'm like, how are we going to save on groceries unless you have some kind of coupon or something like that? So at one point in time, I did clip coupons, and that was, oof, I did save money, but clipping coupons, that is like having a part-time job. I mean, it is a lot of work to go into clipping coupons, trying to coordinate with the sales so you can get the most deals. Kudos to those who are able to clip coupons and get stuff for like a penny, or get where the store is like owing you money. Teach me your ways, because your girl did not master that. I mean, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And then I had like the binder and trying to keep up with all those coupons. It was a lot. My kids hated going grocery shopping with me then. They still hate going grocery shopping with me now. But definitely back then, I pull out the binder, all this kind of stuff. I remember I lost some coupons. I lost like $20 worth of coupons that I was supposed to use. It was, like I said, it was a lot. It was like, it was like working a part-time job. And then I found out like people would pay for coupons so they could have so many. And I was like, I'm not paying for coupons. I guess I was too bougie. I'm like, I ain't paying for no coupons. Coupons are supposed to be free, right? So what I would do is I would drive around to different hotels on Sunday after church to go get their Sunday paper so I could get my free coupons. Because like I said, I guess I was too bougie and I was like, I'm not about to be paying for coupons. Like, I didn't know people paid for coupons or whatever. But however you get it done, however you do it, that's on you. So like I said, I'm not the coupon queen, but I definitely appreciate the art of those who are able to do it, because yeah, coupons are a lot of work. And I was like, this is not going to work out for me in the long run, because I didn't have enough time to devote in clipping coupons. At the time I was doing it, I had more time, and then my time, it just got really, really slim. And so I said I had to find a better way. So let me share with you the way I am able to save 50% off of my groceries without any coupons. And the secret to my success is none other than Publix. So Publix grocery store, I love Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Some of you might associate Publix with being a more expensive grocery store, and for me it is not. It is where I get some of my best deals. And the reason why is because Publix has BOGOs. So BOGOs just means buy one get one. It is buy one get one free, okay? So when I shop at Publix, the only thing I shop for are BOGOs. If it's not a BOGO, I typically do not get it, which essentially means I'm getting my groceries for 50% off. Now, the BOGO sales, they are cyclical. So sometimes they'll have items that you really, really want on sale, and sometimes not so much or whatever. But typically, once you start shopping there, you'll see, oh, this item goes on sale. It's on sale now. And usually what I'll do is I'll stock up on it, and then it might not be another 3 weeks, another 4 weeks, maybe even another 6 weeks before it is back on the BOGO. But it's cyclical. So you know sooner or later your item, or the items that you typically tend to buy for your household, they're going to go on BOGO. And it's all kinds of things you can get on BOGO. You can get cereal, you can get bread, you can get fruit, like ice cream. My family loves ice cream. Even like last week, I got meat, I got some chicken as a BOGO. And it's just pretty much anything that is in the store eventually will be on BOGO in some form or fashion or whatever. So I just wait knowing that it's going to be on BOGO, and when it does, I'll stock up on it. I'll make sure I get it. And for some of the ones that are more regularly on BOGO, it's like I might not stock up as much, because I was like, oh, I know in a couple of weeks this one is going to be back on BOGO, so I'll just get what I need. And some stuff you can't stock up on, like the fruits and stuff like that. But yeah, shop at Publix because you can get BOGOs. Now, another reason why I love shopping the BOGOs at Publix is that you don't have to get both items. You don't have to get two of them. You can only get one of them, and you are still going to get it at half price. Now, I like it, so if I don't need as much or whatever, but typically, like I said, I'm stocking up. But if I don't need as much, or if I just want to get one or something like that, I will get just one. Also, it helps me to try out new things. So if there's something that it seems interesting, or it seems like it's good, but I never had it before, and it's on BOGO, I will try it out, because I'm paying only half price for it, to see if I even like it. And then if I do, then I know that sooner or later it's going to be back on a BOGO, and I can stock up on it again if I really and truly like it. Okay, so check out Publix and shop their BOGOs. And you can even, when you're shopping for this stuff, you can even filter it down, because I will usually look online. Now I have the app on my phone as well, but if you look online, You can, or if you get the app, you can just filter it down and have it show only the BOGOs. And that's what I do, and that's pretty much how I make the list. I just look at whatever is the BOGOs, and I'll put that. If I see the items that we regularly get on the BOGO list, I'll put it on my shopping list and know I need to hit up Publix for that. So that has what has been able to allow me to cut my budget literally in half. Now, the other way to save money on groceries is to shop at like discount grocery stores like Lidl and Aldi. Now, I personally have never shopped at Aldi, but I do love me some Lidl. And so Lidl is one of those grocery stores where it's discount, like they don't have bags, you gotta bring your own bags in, that kind of stuff. But the stuff is really low, and it's low on stuff like fresh fruits, vegetables, breads, that kind of stuff, as well as dairy products as well. So you can really stock up and save money in those areas. Also, their meats, depending on what type of meat you get, their meats are less expensive than some of the other grocery stores. Okay, so I'll stock up on my fresh stuff, my fresh fruits and veggies when I'm shopping at Lidl and save money there. Another reason I like Lidl is they do have an app, and based off of your spending habits and that kind of stuff, or based off of how much you spend, they do give you coupons. They do offer you savings based off of what you typically buy. So there have been plenty of times where, because I have the Lidl app, I will buy stuff, I will scan my Lidl app, and now $2 and $3 has come off of my bill because I bought something that they said, oh, we're going to give you a 50-cent coupon on, or a 40-cent coupon on, and it's all part of my app. And sometimes I know it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just pleasantly surprised or whatever. So I typically shop there, and like I said, the prices are already lower than what you see at some of the typical grocery stores, so you're already saving money there. And then with the app, if you got coupons on the app, and these are not coupons that you have to physically clip, it's just that they've offered it to you based off of how you've been shopping, or sometimes it's just based off of what they're offering in the store or whatever, then you can save more money that way. All right, now those are the main ways that I save money. And like I said, Publix is how I save 50% off of my groceries. But let me just give you a few other tips on how you can save money on groceries if you're like, we don't have a Publix here, so I can't get a buy one get one free or whatever. But I will say, check out other stores in your area that may offer BOGOs or buy one get ones, and see what you have available. But even if you don't have that and you feel like, I don't have a Lidl, I don't have an Aldi, I don't have this kind of stuff, these are some tips that you can use in general to help you save money on your grocery bill, okay? So that you're not spending so much. All right, so tip number one, I recommend that you pick 2 to 3 main stores that you frequent. And the reason why is because, like I mentioned before, they see your spending habits. Sign up for their like, get the little keychain where you can type in your phone number or scan the little keychain or whatever, and they keep track of it. Because when they do that, they'll start sending you coupons or offering you deals based off of your spending habits. Also, when you pick those 2 to 3 stores, you'll kind of know their sales cycles because you go there so often. So you'll know, oh, they typically run a sale on meats every few weeks, or they run, chicken is usually on sale, and then after the chicken is on sale, they might put the ground beef on sale the next week or something like that. So when you have those few stores that you focus on, you're able to see what their sales cycles are, and kind of get familiar with the sales cycle that they have. So pick those 2 to 3 stores so you can be familiar with their sales cycle, and they can be familiar with your spending habits and be able to offer you some deals based off of what you typically buy. Tip number 2 is to take inventory of what's in your fridge and your pantry, because you definitely need to see what you need and what you don't need before you go grocery shopping. And it's, you don't want to be out there and be like, oh, do I have milk? Do I have this? I'm not sure. So take inventory of what you have in your fridge and your pantry. Also take inventory so you can see what stuff is piling up. Because I know, like, for me with kids, they will say that they like some stuff, and then you stock up and you get them all this stuff or whatever, and then it just sits there, and then you be like, hey, why you didn't eat the Fruity Pebbles? And they're like, oh, we don't like Fruity Pebbles. I'm like, 2 months ago you liked Fruity Pebbles. So take inventory so you're not buying stuff that your family might not even need. Or like sometimes with my kids, they are kind of particular about flavors and stuff like that. So it's like maybe there was a sale on Pop-Tarts and you got some Pop-Tarts, and you're like, you take inventory of your pantry, you're like, why the Pop-Tarts still sitting in there? There's like, oh, you got the strawberry Pop-Tarts, and we like the cherry ones. And it's like, that way, you know, when you go shopping, you make sure you pick up the right stuff, especially when it comes to these kids, if you have kids or whatever. All right, tip number 3 is to make a list and stick to it. So that is what tip number 2 is leading up to. When you take inventory, you're gonna write down what you need and what you don't need, so you'll know what to get when you go into the grocery store, and stick to that list, because it's real tempting to go outside of the list. And to make sure you're not going outside of the list brings me to tip number 4 is don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, because then everything is going to look good and you're going to be picking up all kinds of stuff and wanting to try all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of stuff is going to end up in your basket that you really didn't need, and it's all because you went shopping when you were hungry. All right, next tip is to shop online and do grocery pickup. That is another way for you to stick within your budget, as well as to stick with what is on your list. Now, another store I typically frequent is Kroger. I love shopping online with them and doing the grocery pickup because they make it really simple, really easy, and I'm pretty sure other stores do as well. But usually as soon as I log in or get on my app or whatever, the first thing they show me is stuff that I've already purchased previously. So that way I can just click through and just add it to my shopping cart, and I'm not having to search for things from like the big selection or whatever. And typically I'm buying the same stuff over and over again. So yeah, I love that. And also too, I like it because they do keep track of your spending habits as well, and then they'll start offering you coupons. They offer me coupons as well for that. So yes, so Kroger is another store I shop at, and that is one that I shop online and do grocery pickup for. Which brings me to the next tip. Tip number 6 is to use the grocery store app. So I mentioned this several times. I use the Lidl app. I have a Kroger app. I use the Publix app so that I can stay on track. All these apps, pretty much you can create a grocery list. So when you're going in the store, you can make sure you're getting the stuff on the list and kind of like check it off and it disappears. That kind of thing. And you can see the price and be able to show the cashier like if there's a discrepancy and that kind of stuff. But yeah, use the grocery store apps so that you can stay on track. And also when you do that, they also are still gonna curate your groceries and tailor it more to the items that you typically buy. Last tip, tip number 7, is to use grocery savings apps. So I use 2 apps mainly. I use a few, but I can't remember the names of some of the other ones. So the 2 apps that I commonly use for groceries is Ibotta and Checkout 51. Basically what you do after you go grocery shopping, you just scan in your receipt to these different apps, and if you have bought items on that they have available, you can get like credits like 25 cents, $1, that kind of thing for the items you buy. So typically what you do is you would, like I know for Ibotta, whatever store you're planning on shopping at, you're going to click on that in the app. You're going to see what items they have for a rebate or for some kind of coupon or for some kind of discount. You add that to your quote unquote list or whatever. And then once you finish grocery shopping, you scan it and it'll see what items you bought that you have on your list. And it says, like, if you're supposed to get 50 cents for an item, they're going to give you a credit of 50 cents. If it was supposed to be like 75 cents, they're going to give you a credit for that until you get to a certain amount. Once you get up to $20, then you can cash out and use that money. So that is a way to save. All right, so that is pretty much all I have for now. This is how I save 50% on my groceries without using coupons. But I am curious to know, how do y'all save money on grocery shopping? What do y'all do? I'm always curious to know and seeing how I can incorporate other stuff so I can save money as well. All right, that is all I have for now. This is your girl Rita, also known as the Gold Digger. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. All right.